So we are discussing about binary files, isn't it? So binary files are represented using zeros and one, but we store that data in binary file or in file. It is in a garbled form. That is, we can't read that content through the file. Okay. Just like text file, we can't read the content from the file. The content is just like garbled values. Okay, just show like that in the picture. Okay, I will show it. All of you switch on the video. So this is the last program we discussed, that is to write into binary file, follow the steps. So first we want to import the pickle. After that, open the file using open function. After that, use one identifier or variable name. Use one variable name to store the content of a list. Okay. After that, create or write the content of this day into file object f. For that, I am using the statement pickle.dump. Dump is the statement to write the content into a file. If you want to write binary files, binary data or data into a binary file, we are using a built-in function that is known as dump. Okay. So dump within bracket, two parameters are there. First one is the variable name that is stored in this list contents, and after that second one is the file object. Then after that use close button, close function. It's the file. Okay. Then so the output of this program is just like this. Here this is the output. That is, if we open the file, the content is just like this. That is, we can't read the content through this text because the data are stored just like binary format. Okay, it is not in binary 0 or 1 format. When we store that 0 and 1 into a file, it will just like a garbled value. That's why we are, before reading the content or before displaying the content into the screen, first we want to convert this content into human readable form. For that purpose, which function is used here? For converting this garbled value into human readable form. Which one here?
Unpickling.
Unpickling. That is, unpickling is the reverse of that pickling process. Pickling means human readable characters are converted to binary format. So that binary data are represented like this in a file. Within a file, it is just like a garbled value. So we can't understand the content of this text, this binary file. So, for understanding the content to the user, first you want to convert this content into human readable form. So, for converting this content into human readable form, the process is known as unpickling. Is it clear? Okay. All of you switch on the video. Ashwin, Krishna, Chudarian, all of you switch on the video. Okay. So write the question. Write the function be write to write list of 3 names in a binary file. Write the function be write. Adil, Aryan, Achud, Ashwin, switch on the video, children. Okay, write a function be write to write list of 3 names in a binary file. Here Here the question is write a function, not a normal program. You want to write a function, the function name it is be write. The content you want to use this list of 3 names. So you want to use 3 list. Okay. So for writing a function, the keyword used is diff. So first write diff. Then in your question, the function name is there. So it is be write. So write the function name, be write, then function bracket, after that 1 colon. That is the function header. We already discussed that function header in the previous chapter. So for writing the function header, first use the keyword def. After that, write the function name. Here in your question, the function name it is be write. Okay, so be write, then within bracket, it is within bracket, we are not using any parameters here. After that, 1 colon. Okay, then within that function, import pickle. Why we are using import pickle, Krishna? What's the use of import pickle? Unmute, Krishna. Srihari?
Change it to computer language.
Changing the content into binary form, we use this pickle. That is, if we are use import pickle, then only we can use this dump function. Okay. First import pickle, then only we can use this dump function. Because this dump function is under this pickle module. Okay. So first write the statement import pickle. After that, which one is the second statement? What is the use of second statement? It is used for opening the file. Here f is equal to f as the file object. And open is the function used to open the file. So open within bracket data.dat. Then write the file mode. Here the file mode is WB, that is write binary. WB write binary. Then after that I want to create a list. What is the question? Write list of 3 names. So within that list, give 3 names. I am giving 3 names: Amit, Sumit, and Naina. Assign that list content into list name B. Here B is the list name. After that, write this content B into the file object. What is the statement used for writing? Gauri? For writing the content in the binary file, which function is used?
W.
WB is the file mode. Which function is used for writing the content into binary file?
Pickle.
Pickle is the module name. Dump is the function. Okay. Dump is the function that is used to write the content of B into file object. If you want to write the content of B into file, use built-in function dump. Okay, is it clear, Gauri?
Yes.
Okay, so first for creating a program based on this pickle, first write the definition. This is the function header. So diff is the keyword and be write is the function name. After that, import pickle. Here we are using this pickle module because we are using a function dump here. This dump function is under this pickle module. Okay. That's why we are using this pickle here. So first statement it is import pickle. In all the binary file programs, the first statement it is import pickle statement. Then after that, open the file. How we can open the file? Using file object. Okay. So f is equal to open within bracket, write the file name. Here, the extension of binary file, it is data.dat. .dat is the extension of binary file. And here we are using a file mode, that is WB, that is write binary. Okay. Then pickle.dump d comma f. What's the use of this dump function, Krishna? Krishna?
Force.
What, Krishna?
Force.
It's not clear, Krishna.
Force writes.
Writes. For write function, we are using this dump function. Okay. So in this dump function, we are using two parameters, that is d and f. D is the list and f is the file object. So I want to write the content of D, that is Amit, Sumit and Naina, to file object. For that purpose, we are using pickle.dump, because dump is a built-in function under this pickle module. So first write pickle.dump within bracket, first write list name. Here the list name, it is D. If you are using dictionary, first write dictionary name. After that, use the file object. So the content of this D is copied to file object F. Is it clear? Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So write another question. Write a program. Write the following dictionary. Write a program. Write the following dictionary in a binary file. Here I am using one dictionary, okay, not list. The previous question it is list, now it is dictionary. So write a program to write the following dictionary in a binary file. The dictionary contents are D is equal to 1 Amit, 2 Sumit, 3 Naina. Write it fast, do the program fast. Catch it?
We have to write down the solution. Right?
Write the definition of that derive function based on the dictionary values. The dictionary values are 1 Amit, 2 Sumit, 3 Naina. Okay. For that, first you want to write the function header. After that, you want to import the pickle. Then open the file. Then create the dictionary. After that, copy the contents into file. Then close the file. Okay. Manual completed.
No, ma'am.
Do it fast. Very completed.
Ma'am, this question, right?
No, based on the dictionary. This one. Write a program to write the following dictionary in a binary file. Emmanuel, read the function header, Emmanuel.
No, ma'am. Just do.
Okay. Aditya completed.
Yes, ma'am.
So read the first statement.
Ma'am, DEF.
Df def is equal to def is equal to def. Then after that
B right.
be right.
Then open and close round bracket.
Colon. After that, Srihari, next statement.
Import pickle.
Import pickle. Import pickle. Aryan, next statement. I can't hear you, Aryan.
F is equal to
F is equal to
open data dot dat
open data dot dat within quotes. Okay.
WB in quotes.
What is the use of WB, Aryan?
Write in binary form.
Write in binary. WB is for write in binary. How we are using this dot dat, Aryan? Here, why we are using dot dat? Data dot dat. Why this dot dat? What is it?
WP is in single quotes. Right?
Ah, yes, it is in single quotes. What is the use of this? How we use this dot dat? What is the extension of text file, Aryan?
tf.txt
Yes, txt. So, what is the use of this dot dat?
extension of
It is for binary file representation. Okay. For binary file representation, the extension it is dot dat. Okay. Is it clear, Aryan? Okay. Then actually read the next statement.
D is equal to
D is equal to
in.
what is it?
I forgot what kind of thing you're using. What we call that?
This curly bracket.
Yeah.
Curly bracket. Okay. So dictionary. We are in this question. We are using a dictionary. Dictionary symbol it is flower bracket. If we are using list, the list symbol it is square bracket. Okay. The list symbol it is square bracket. Dictionary symbol it is flower bracket. Okay. Continue, Achyut.
One.
One.
The two dots.
That is colon. Okay, Achyut.
Then in double quotes,
Amit.
comma 2.
Comma 2. Colon. Colon.
Then double quotes Sumit,
Sumit.
comma 3 colon and double quotes Naina, then close the curly bracket.
This is the statement, create a dictionary based on 2 values. Here, first value is 1 Amit, second value is 2 Sumit, third value 3 Naina. And I am assigning this dictionary content into dictionary name D. Okay. After that, what is the process, Ashwin? Ashwin, what is the next process? After creating a dictionary? Ashwin. Okay, Ashwin. After creating dictionary, which one is the next statement?
pickle
It's not clear, Ashwin.
pickle dot
What, Ashwin?
pickle dot dump.
Pickle dot dump. Correct, Ashwin. That is, first you want to write pickle dot dump. Then within bracket, which are the 2 parameters, Ashwin?
D and F.
D, comma, F. That is the content of D. That is a dictionary. The dictionary content are copied to file object F. Okay. Then the last statement it is F dot close. The file is closed. So The first statement for binary file representation it is import pickle. After that, you open the file using open statement. Then you create a dictionary or list based on the question. Here we are creating a list, but here I am using a dictionary. So list is starting with square bracket and dictionary is starting with flower bracket. Okay. So here D is equal to within flower bracket 1 Amit, 2 Sumit and 3 Naina. After creating the dictionary, you want to copy the content into its binary file, that is D, F. For writing the content into binary file, we are using the built-in function dump. So pickle dot pickle pickle dot dump d comma f. Okay, the content of d are copied to f. Then after that writing statement, you just close the file. So f dot close. Is it clear? Is it clear, children? Okay. So these are the two programs related with this dump function. So dump function is used to this is bewrite is the calling function. After completing all this program, we want to call this bewrite function. For that, we are using this bewrite function. Okay. So after closing the function, you just use this call function. This is the function call statement. So just check the next question. Diff bewrite, import pickle, after that f is equal to open data dot dat, wd, then d is equal to create one dictionary, after that pickle, then f dot close, then call the function bewrite. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, Gauri?
in the last question it was given write a function, but in this question it is write a program.
Okay, no problem. Then there is no need of writing this diff statement and calling statement. Okay. So if there is the here based on one program, so just write like this. Okay. If it is function, then include that statement within function. Is it clear, Gauri?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is writing in binary file. The next it is appending records in binary file. What is appending, Emmanuel? The case of text file we discussed appending. What is appending?
Add
Where we add?
at the end.
Yes, appending means add the data at the end of the file. That is appending. Okay. So we already discussed that appending methods in text file. Now it is based on binary file. Okay. So appending records in binary file. There are mainly 6 steps related with this appending. You just write these points. After that I will explain. So to append data in binary, the first step you want to open the file in which mode? It is append mode. The append mode representation it is AB. Open the file in append mode using AB. AB means append in binary file. B for binary, A for append. So AB append mode. For example, F is equal to open file.dat, AB. Okay. So the first statement it is, first you want to open the file in append mode. Append mode is represented using AB. AB is append in binary file. Append means add the data at the end of the file, means if your file include the data like A, B, C, D, then the new data is joined here. From here, E, F, G, just like that. That is appending data. Add at the end. If this is the end, the next data will appear here. H, I, J, just like that. Okay, that is appending. So for appending, open the file in append mode. The mode representation is AB. Okay, then file.dat, comma AB. After that, declare list object, because binary file is based on either list or dictionary. So after opening the file, you want to declare the list object to store data which is going to be appended. Just like D is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Or D is equal to 1 Ahmed, to ABC, just like that. Okay, that is the second point. Declare list object or dictionary object to store data which is going to be appended. First you want to open the file in append mode. After that, declare list object to store data which is going to be appended. That is, for example, D is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 is an example for the second step. Declare a list object or declare a dictionary object. Okay. Then the third step is enter data to append. Enter data to append. Then append enter data into the declared list object. Append enter data into the declared list object, and after that, after creating the list, the three steps are used for creating the list. Okay. These three steps are used for creating a list or dictionary. After creating the corresponding list or dictionary, you want to write the content into file using dump statement. Okay. After writing this step, I will explain with example. Last statement, it is close the file. Is it completed?
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, Richard?
This is the last chapter, right, for term 1.
Yes.
So we have Python and also the like networking one.
Networking is in term 2 session. Networking, SQL all are in term 2. For term 1, only 4 chapters, that is Python Division 2.1, Python Division 2.2, working with functions, and this data file handling. Only 4 chapters. Is it clear, Richard?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That SQL and networking chapter is for term 2. Okay. So the first statement for binary file, it is import pickle. Okay. Then after that, this is the statement for creating one empty dictionary. So stu.empty dictionary symbol. That is, first I am creating one empty dictionary. Empty dictionary. Okay. After that, I will just open the file using f1 is equal to open stu.dat, comma, AB. That is append mode. We open the file using append mode. We can use either single quotes or double quotes. Okay. So f1 is equal to open stu.dat, comma, AB is the file mode. AB is append binary. After that, I am using a variable with whose ANS, that is its initial value is y. All of you switch on the video. Krishna, Srihari, Aryan, Abdul, switch on the video. Okay, so I'm using one variable that is ANS with the initial value of ANS, that is y. Then while answer equal to y, is it a true statement or false statement? Krishna, is it a true statement? While answer equal to Y. What is the content of ANS? Krishna?
Yes, ma'am.
It is a true statement. Okay. Here it is a true statement. If this statement is true, the control moves to the next statement. Here we are entering the values, that is enter roll number. I will enter 1 as roll number, so that 1 is stored in RNO. Here I am using Amit as name, so that Amit is stored here. Then, after inputting the content into RNO and name, assign that RNO into roll number. So RNO, the content of RNO is 1, that 1 is assigned to roll number. That is, it is just like roll number 1. After that, name is assigned to name. So name, what is the content of name? Name it is Amit. So Amit appear here. So after assigning this RNO to roll number and name to name, the content of this string is just like this. This we already discussed in the second chapter, how we can assign value to dictionary. How we can assign value to dictionary? We can assign this content of RNO into dictionary. Let's say stu. Stu is the dictionary name. Stu, within square bracket, write the heading. That is key name. Key name it is roll number. And the value of that roll number it is RNO. RNO, the content it is 1. After that, I want to assign name to name key. So here name is the key and Amit is the value. So for that purpose, we are using stu within square bracket, write the key within circle quotes. Name is the key, and after that, I am assigning the content of name. Here, the content of name it is Amit. Amit is assigned to name. Is it clear? These two statements. Emmanuel, is it clear, Emmanuel?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, Emmanuel. So, first I want to input the content as a keyboard. So, using keyboard, I just input 1. That 1 is stored in RNO. After that, I just input another data, that is name of a person, that is Amit, and it is stored in name. After inputting the data through keyboard, you want to store that content into dictionary. For that purpose, we already create one empty dictionary. I want to assign this value to this dictionary. For that purpose, we are using these two statements. Stu.roll number, stu roll number equal to RNO. That is, roll number is the key and RNO content is the value. Here the RNO content is 1. Then next statement, stu name equal to name. Name content it is Amit. That key it is name. So name colon Amit. Then we want to write this content into file object. So this is stu. Then write the content of this stu into file object. Here the file object name it is F1. For writing we are using a built-in function that is dump. So pickle.dump within bracket first is 2 comma F1. So content of this 2 is copied to F1. So one row is copied. Then the next question it is want to append more. If you want to append more, for that purpose we are using this and equal to y. Okay. Here I am using only one person's roll number and name. If I want to append more files, here a question is there. Answer equal to input want to append more. If I am giving S, then here it will check. So again the condition is true. Then we can enter another roll number and another name. And we can assign that another roll number and name to stu Then write that content into F1. So second row is created. Or we can add that person's details also. Second person's details also. Then if you are given a statement like no, here answer equal to no, then it will check here n equal to y. This is a wrong statement. So it will just keep these statements and it will just close the statement. If you are giving a value n to answer, then here it will compare answer and y. The content of answer it is n. So n is equal to y is a wrong statement. So it will never execute this one. The control will go to f1 dot close statement. Is that clear, Dia? Okay. Any doubt related with this question? Anyone? Ashwin, is it clear, Ashwin? Okay. So, next heading, reading data.
Can you show the previous page?
Okay.
And before that also.
Hmm?
Okay, ma'am.
Which one? This one.
I got
Okay. Reading data. So in binary file, we access the data through keyboard in human readable form. After that, we pickle that content. That is, we convert that content into binary format. Then it is not a human readable form. So before reading the data, reading means I want to read the data from the file. Okay. So after reading, the data is not in human readable form. We want to convert that data into human readable form. That is the problem in reading data. Okay, for that function, for that we are using a function known as load. Load is the function to read the content. Okay, load is the function to read the content. So this reading data is under one function, that is bf read. So this is the keyword and bf read is the function name. You can give any name here. Here I am using bf underscore read. After that, you just open the file. The file mode is RB because here I am using the statement, this heading it is reading data. That's why here the mode is RB. Then print star 78. It's just like a print statement. There's no need of writing this one. Then data stored in file. Then these two are just for showing the message. It is not an important one. It is to just print the content. Okay, print data stored in file. Then the important thing is try and accept. When we are using this reading, or if we use the load statement to read the content from binary file, load statement must be with a try. Try and accept are the two statements or keywords that are used along with this load function. Try is used when the condition is true. If the condition is true, it will execute these portions. That is, at the time of end of file reached. When the end of file is reached, then it will move on to accept exemption statement. The case of binary file, reading means when we are reading the data, we want to know that last character. Or we want to just check if the end is if the data is at the end. That we want to check. Okay. For that purpose, we are using this try and except. After reading each statement, it will check if the end of that file is encountered or not. Okay. This load is for reading the data, reading the binary data. After reading each and every line, it will check if the reading statement or file pointer is at the end of that file. If it is at the end of it, means if in a book these statements are there. After reading this line, it will check if it is the end. It is not the end. Okay, then it will continue reading. Then after that, it will again check if it is the end of the line. It is not the end, then it will again continue reading. After that, it will again check if the end is there. No, then it will continue reading. Here, it is the end of that file. So, when the end encounter, the control moves to this exemption, except exemption. For that purpose, we are using this try and except for reading the data. Reading the data, we are using the built-in function load. You must use this load function within this try and except. This except is for giving error messages. Okay. Or after reading the last statement from the binary file, you want to go to this except exemption. Okay. So after reading all the content, you can move to this except exemption and we can close the file. Or we can give any error messages, or you can give any messages like your reading is completed, just like that. Okay, here in this exemption, except exemption, you can give a message like print reading completed. That purpose, we are using this try and except. Is it clear the use of try and except?
Ma'am,
Okay, Gauri?
let me explain again.
It's not clear, Gauri?
No, ma'am, I didn't understand.
Okay, I will explain till the next class, okay? 1 second, I will explain. That is, 10 more minutes are there. So, I want to read the content from a book. You just check, you just imagine. I want to read the content. This is the page of a book. I want to read all these lines one by one. Okay. So, after reading first line, it will check this line is the end of that page. For that purpose, we are using this try. Okay. After reading the first line, it will check it is the end of, if it is the end of the line, end of the page. If it is not the end, it will continue reading. Okay, so it is not the end, so it will continue reading or execute these statements. Then after reading second statement, second line, it again check, is it the end? But again, it is not the end, so it will again continue executing the set of statements. After entering the last line, after reading the last line, it will check if it is the end. Now it is the end of that line. So it will never execute this portion. It will just go to except portion and it will close the file. Is it clear, Gauri?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that is the use of try and except. Next class, I will explain this complete program. Okay. So for using this load function, before using this load function, or when we are using a variable option in a binary file, you must use this try and except. It is compulsory. Okay. Try, except. Okay. Just take the attendance. Aditya, Achyut, Alvin absent, Arjun, Ashwin, Atul, Dia, Gauri, Manuel, Krishna, Muhammad absent, Shivani absent, Srihari present. Okay. Okay, thank you, children. Bye.